Hello again, Doc on the clock with more MAGMML3. We're going to 4th place, the Invincible Robot Army, featuring Shoeman, by Phazon Motherbrain, and it's the gold favorite of 2 judges, Ace and Patchy. Well, let's see what this is like. 3 tokens, 1 element. So I think 1 element is just like the standard here. Invincible Robot Army. Oh, okay. They can be disrupted by a tornado blow. And by break dash. Let's see. Alright, so... why you jump? So clearly, break dash is going to be very useful in this stage. So naturally, they're going to make me try to not use it. Oh, but they're invincible to these furnaces. And the goodies bounce off of them so that I can actually get them. I'm guessing I probably don't want to touch those myself. Just a hunch. Gotta say, a stage that is built around enemies that you cannot destroy is definitely not a typical one. That one has shoes on. The shoes protect it. The shoes are also very comically oversized. This is clearly meant to be done like this. What? Wow. It got very flickery there for a moment. I couldn't even see it. Okay, this is a weird stage, but I kind of dig it. What's making all that noise, though? Oh, jeez. Okay, I can force it backwards. I may want to be doing that in this case. Okay, we're good, we're good. stage feels kind of generous. Can't do anything about you. No, I can, but it doesn't really matter. Bolts. Gotta give me the bolts. Is there any reason I want to go up there? I don't think so. Ha! Gotta make you burn! And we got to break some walls. Alright. This one's making me use some weapons. I am scared because I don't know what I think I accidentally did that right, which is okay. I'm not going to complain about that. Oh. Oop, I got through that. There's definitely a puzzle-ish element to this. It's not always it's not just as straightforward as you always want to be defeating the enemy that is in your way. Sometimes it is, but sometimes you actually need to get through this. And sometimes you need to slide because you can't just bull rush your way through. Break Dash is giving such a chance to shine here. And I'm in danger of running out, but... Ah, shoot. I did not react well to that. Looks like I'm gonna need to climb. It's fine. Okay, and we've got another rush. Well, not rush sequence, chase sequence. Calling it a rush sequence would be confusing because rush has a specific meaning. If only they were smart enough to know not to step on that stuff. Alas, they were not built with that in mind. Here's Shoe Man. Oh, nope, he does the same thing as... Ah, shoot. Okay, this is kind of a puzzly battle. I did not, give myself enough jump there. But now I know more what's going on. I can probably knock him down much more easily with, Break Dash, but... I gotta buster him. This time. I do that 5 times. But like I've said, bosses incorporating the ideas of the stage are some of the best bosses you can get. This incorporates the ideas of the mini boss too. Yep. And there we go. And border unlocked. Yeah, I figured it was after I beat Shoe Man. Well, that was quite the stage. I did not think that a stage that was oriented around enemies that you could not actually destroy with your typical weaponry would be that enjoyable. But, well, Phase-On Mother Brain proved me wrong. That was particularly fun because it made me have to change my approach in a pretty interesting way. Pretty much just making use of weapons that I don't typically use as much. I don't know if I agree. I don't think it was like... It wasn't in-your-face theming, but I feel like the theming was done less in the architecture and more kind of in the background and the enemy elements. I mean, once I saw comically oversized shoes, I was like, this feels like a shoe stage. So I'm not sure I'd call it necessarily easy. It wasn't, like, difficult. Maybe, I guess the aggregate is a little less than 3, which is probably appropriate. Yeah, I have a feeling that Break Dash will probably just make him more or less free. But, that's why I'm trying to bust them for the most part to start with, because I don't want to make them too easy on the first go-around. Save that for when I fight them in the arenas, because in those cases I kind of need to conserve health as much as possible. Yeah, the Giant Dishon didn't look the best, I'll give it that. I think maybe if it was less stretched and more proportional, it'd look better, but that might make it hard. It probably would be hard to see most of it. I mean, Shin, there's a solution to that, and that's don't use the weakness. I mean, that's kind of straightforward. Weaknesses don't have to be used. Usually. Looking at you, Mega Man and Base. God, that game was so... I don't think I spent enough time talking about how absolutely awful the bosses were to fight in that game if you weren't using anything but the weaknesses. It just felt bad constantly. Well, that's a portrait I haven't seen with Patchy before. I mean, it's Patch's gold favorite, so I expect gushing praise. Yeah, the concept of the stage is just so bizarre, and it's amazing how well it works. I do have to wonder if Kuribo's shoe did inspire this a little bit. It would not be surprising if that did. I mean, Kuribo's shoe is one of the most memorable things about Super Mario Bros. 3. Okay, I guess those are shoelace platforms. I'm not sure I would have intuited that, but not a big deal to me. I do wonder how Flashman pulled that off. Is Dishon not instant death? I would have figured that Dishon was instant death. Oh yeah, this this is gonna be a very memorable one. I will very much align with Ace on that. You know your player has weapons and utilities. Work with that. I'm one of those kinds who I like having plenty of special weapons available and usable. I did that with Escape Sequence. I made them part of the design. Didn't really have time to do that so much for Beat the Security System, but I would have if I could have thought of something soon enough. But yeah, sometimes some of the weirdest premises can work out in fantastic ways, and this is one of those cases. I love this stage. It was really neat in concept, great execution, and Shoeman was a fun boss fight. And just kind of worked perfectly just based on everything that the stage did. Everything that the stage taught you going into the fight was applicable, and that's fantastic. Is that what I'm supposed to say? I don't know how to navigate social situations. Normally just people just walk inside me and die. I am curious as to how you got out here. Here's Hari Harry. Man, I wish I were covered with spikes like all my brethren. I'm covered in ice cream cones. You didn't know that? Why else would you roll around so much? Ice cream doesn't churn itself. You are far too dangerous to be made of ice cream cones. For sure. Hey, edgelord. I will never understand humans' tendencies to throw celebrations over the smallest of things. I suppose the small joys are what keep us going, but I wish we could celebrate the advent of justice more often, rather than having to fight for it every day of our lives. It's a rather grisly truth. And, you know, celebrate a bit more. It'll make those fights easier to deal with. Anyway, that's all for me for now. Next time, we'll be starting the top 3. And we have, in those top 3, we have 5 favorites left. So there's a lot of very well-received stuff to come. I'm curious to see what it's all about. That's all for me for now. Until then, this is Doc. I'll see you later.